again, like, overlooked. I feel like this kind of stuff has only happened in the like last 2 years, like where people are actually calling that kind of age difference pedophilia. One of the worst things you could call anyone a pedophile. Like, that has lifelong consequences, and you're calling a 2-year age gap pedophilia. You are acting way more unethically and malicious than he ever did from the messages I saw.
But first,
a little recap if you don't mind. January 4th, 2021, the YouTube TMZ equivalent DJ Fucked Airline releases a video detailing some very scandalous claims about Carson and his interactions with a certain underage fan. Within hours, Twitter begins to form into a supercell. January 6th, 2021, Jay Schlatt, also a creator, releases a video talking about his own account with Carson regarding this matter, furthering the onslaught facing Carson. Because of this, a lot of other YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and just general content creators started to release their own statements about calling Carson and the entire incident. As a whole. Of course, with all this fuel, Twitter had become an EF5 shitstorm. Day after day, we began to see more and more articles coming out about the whole situation, as well as detailing brand new cases coming out against Call Me Carson, some of which turned out to be absolutely false.
Say roomie again. Say roomie again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say roomie one more goddamn time.
So what did Carson have to say about all this? Well...
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
And like that, Call Me Carson left the internet with no date of his return.
What's that? You're outside?
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
See, Carson was finally back, and he was taking his baby steps to get back onto doing content again. However, of course, the internet in its typical fashion decides to throw a bitch fit over the fact that he's back.
I shitted in my pants. I am for real. Never meant to make my booty shit. I apologize, I shit my pants.
What's wrong with the CD? What the hell is going on? Just...
Now, if I'm being real, I don't really understand why Carson is receiving so much hate. I mean, I get where people are coming from and they're wanting to make a big deal out of this, but we are making a big deal out of absolutely nothing at all. 17 and 19 is not grooming. A far bigger offender that we need to be more aware of is Romeo Lacoste. Romeo Lacoste was a tattoo artist from California who did all these tats for famous people. He looks like a fucked up version of Adam Levine. Basically, he got caught sending underage girls very explicit texts, and then after he was caught and everything died down, he proceeded to do the exact same thing by FaceTiming a girl and showing her his dick. I get the mom mentality and I get where people are coming from, but look at it like this. If you were to put Carson and Romeo Lacoste's situation right next to each other, you'd realize pretty fast that these people are both experiencing the exact same allegations, yet one of them is very firmly based in evidence and facts, whilst the other one is kind of shrouded in argumentative points and people's take on what they view as grooming and pedophilia. But, hold on a minute. I am not saying that Carson's situation has zero evidence. His situation does have evidence. I don't think it's to the point where we're seeing him actually become a serial pedophile or...
fuck it! Do it live!
I think what the evidence shows is a very bad move and maybe poor judgment, but I don't think it's to the degree where he's actually going out of his way and trying to make these relationships happen or make it to where he leverages his power over underage fans so that he can get nudes in return. Whenever I'm thinking of people who are actually like this, I'm thinking of people like Lion Maker or Romeo Lacoste. I'm not thinking of Call Me Carson. I don't think this situation is what everyone thinks it is. I do not think it's a bigger case, and I certainly do not think that Carson is coming back to the scene and doing all of this ever again. I think he's genuinely learned his lesson. In the time I've been working on this video, Carson has actually released another video on his main channel where he briefly talks about this whole situation, but then details his plans forward and what he plans to do now that he's getting back on YouTube, which to me is very good. It's great to see someone come back from the edge of cancellation and actually show people that, hey, I made a fucked up mistake, I'm going to change my ways, and I'm going to prove to y'all I want to change my ways. Now, I'm not going to touch on much more because there really isn't much more to talk about with this whole situation. However, I do want to leave you with this thought. If we're going to continuously remove people's side of the conversation on anything, what will we learn? If we don't have the other side, we'll never know how the mistake was made. With that being said, thank you for watching. Y'all have a very, very good day. Deuces.